Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. This quote was said by Albert Einstein, who, if he believed compound interest was so vital, then maybe we should take note and use compound interest to our own advantage. Simply put, compound interest is the interest you earn on previous interest. So if you had $1,000 earning 10% a year, in the first year you would have $1,100, and in the second year you would then have $1,210. An extra $10 was made in the second year as a result of compound interest. If you did not have any compounding interest, you would only be left with $1,200 in the second year. And this is why compound interest is so valuable, because given enough time, the interest you make on your investment will exponentially increase. Now, how can we put this into practice? Well, we can take advantage of compound interest through dividend investing. Once we have a share of a stock that pays a dividend, the income we receive from the dividend will be invested back into the stock as more shares. Therefore, when the next dividend payment comes in, we will earn more money than the previous payment. Now let's put this theory into practice and look at a compounding interest table. So if we put a starting principal of $1,000 and do not contribute to this portfolio or even do not invest our dividend income back into shares, after 20 years we will have a principal amount of $1,753.41 and an annual dividend of $87.68. That is not terrible, but using the power of compound interest we can make so much more income. If we just turn on DRIP, which stands for Dividend Reinvestment Plan, this is when your dividend will be invested back into shares, we can see that after 20 years our $1,000 investment turned into $3,780.50 with a dividend yield of $189.02 per year. Now there are factors that will make a difference in the end portfolio result, such as the dividend yield, dividend increase, dividend tax rate, etc. So go to this website and play around with the numbers yourself and account for your own personal risk and preferences, and I'll have the website linked in the description for you to check out. Now we can simulate an actual portfolio by having an annual contribution amount as one of the factors. If you put only $500 per year in this account with all the factors the same as the previous example, you will end up with $114,000 and $5,707 a year in annual dividend income. This is when the full effect of compound interest takes effect. By just investing $21,000 over the course of 40 years, you are left with a very large sum of money worth over $100,000. We can even see on the graph how our money exponentially increases. In the first 20 years, the portfolio increases very slightly each year. Then, over the next 20 years, the portfolio value starts to increase more dramatically, giving you the exponential graph. Now, this portfolio is only that high because it assumes the market and dividend payments will keep appreciating. Dividends like Coke have continued to increase its dividend consistently over the years, so dividends consistently increasing is possible. What may not be possible is the market to continue being green for the next 40 years. There will be some down years, but looking at the bigger picture, the US stock market has never declined over any 20-year period. Remember, it's not about timing the market, but time in the market. You will do better than 95% of day traders or swing traders by just leaving your money in the market and let compound interest slowly take effect. And there is no better time to start investing than now.